Hi everyone, it's Vivi. Hope you all are having a good start to 2025. So, as you might have noticed, I've been playing Infinity Nikki, which released back on December 5th, 2024, and I've been playing pretty much every day since then. I've sunk about 100 hours into the game, and I wanted to share some useful hints and tips to make your journey a little easier. Number 10. If you aren't already aware, there are daily caps for insights and bling. Every day you can collect 200 collection insights and 100 of everything else. So 100 fishing, combat, bug catching, and grooming insights. Now for bling, you can also only collect 160,000 bling. Now the cap is only for what you collect in the overworld. So if you get bling from quests or the realm of escalation, it does not count towards your cap. Similarly, if you get insights from the realm of nourishment, that also does not count towards your daily cap. If you want to max out your daily bling, which is 160,000 a day, there's a guide I found on the Infinity Nikki subreddit that provides the quickest route to getting 160 a day. I've linked it in the description below. Now, initially, it seems to take people around 2 hours, but once you memorize the route, it can probably take around an hour or a little over that. Besides that, if you don't want to follow it, you can go around and find all the greedy pouches on the map, which will net you around 3,000 bling each. There is no way for you to check how close you are to reaching your daily cap for your insights or your bling. The only way you will know is from a pop-up that will happen in the lower left-hand corner of your screen that will say daily insight or daily bling reached. Now you can check how much total insights you have by going to your bag and then clicking on this icon here, or you can go to your Heart of Infinity and then clicking on an empty bubble in one of the ability slots, and it will tell you how much insight you have. For your bling, if you just open up your bag, whatever, you'll be able to see how much bling you have. Number 9. As you progress through the story, you'll notice that some of the sketches that you get will require essences. Now, in order to get these, you need to reach an insight level of 1,000 for each of your abilities. So at 100 daily cap limit a day, that means it'll take you 10 days to get 1,000 insights. Luckily, the game provides something called the Realm of Nourishment, where you can exchange vital energy and a material to get additional insights. Technically, you only need to reach 1,000 insight points in order to collect all the essences you need for the miracle outfit. However, it's a good idea to still max out all of your insights because there's a new miracle outfit that will take even more insights in order to collect all of the necessary essences. Now, not all materials give you essences though. You only receive it for quote-unquote high quality items. Now you can see what will give you essences by opening up your map and then clicking on what looks like a book icon. This will bring up collections. From there, you can click on the material, and in the item description in the upper left-hand corner, it will show if the item drops an essence. If you don't have enough insight to collect the essence, the icon will be grayed out, have a lock icon on it, and say upgrade required. Besides showing you if you can get an essence from the material or not, you can also track the materials themselves. So if you're looking for a rainy orchid or a sunny orchid or whatever, you can click on it and then click the track button, and it will show you where they are located. Once you collect enough of that material, you can do precise tracking, and it will show you exactly where on the map you can collect these items. Number 8. You can use your purifying power for more than shooting orbs at S-lings and dews of inspiration. You can also use it on small boxes to move them instead of having Nikki push or pull them, knocking down fruit from vines and trees, and moving the ball through the goals in the various ball minigames around Breezy Meadows. And don't forget that you also have the plunge attack. You can perform this by double jumping and then pressing the appropriate button, which is Q on PC. You can also perform a plunge attack if you're already floating in the sky. Either way, it's a great way to purify multiple S-lings at once if you get the attack location correct. You can also use a plunge attack to open up areas where there might be a chest or Whimstar by breaking down boxes, plunge attacking on a catapult that has boxes on the other end, which will shoot you up into the sky and generally lead you to Dues of Inspiration, or just breaking down a broken looking floorboard on the ground. Number 7. Besides bling and whim stars, there's another item you'll want to collect around the world, and these are Dues of Inspiration. They look like little stars inside of a purple bubble. You can see exactly how many Dues of Inspiration are in each area by opening up your map. In the upper right hand corner, you'll see how many you've collected versus how many there are in each area. You can also track how many Dues of Inspiration you've collected in caves. Once you've gone into a cave, click on the cave icon on the map, and then it will show you on the bottom how many whim stars there are and how many Dues of Inspiration there are in the cave and how many you've collected of both. In order to use your Dues of Inspiration, you need to complete a side quest called Hello Cadenceborn, which will pop up shortly after you encounter your second Due of Inspiration after completing the prologue. Track this quest and you will run into Kilo, which will then unlock levels with him based on the amount of Dues of Inspiration you provide. Once you've turned in the appropriate amount of Dues of Inspiration, you will unlock a new poem from Kilo, which will tell you a bit more backstory about the world, but more importantly, you will unlock a new sketch for an outfit for Nikki, as well as a cloak for Momo. There are a total of 36 different levels. You'll need a total of 1,783 Dues of Inspiration, and you will get the title called Kilo's Admirer and 1 Resonite Crystal. Number 6. Make sure to advance your Stylist rank. You will need to do this in order to complete the main quest line, Unexplained Coma, in Chapter 1. In order to advance your rank, you need to open your PayPal and hit the Courses application. Your rank will be displayed in the top center. Beneath that, there are 2 numbers. The number on the left are Wish Glimmers, which you receive by completing daily wishes. On the right are course credits that you get by completing various achievements throughout the game. You'll know when you can get course credits because there will be a red dot on one of the multiple icons that are underneath your Stylist rank. Click on those and then you can click the Claim All button, and then you will get course credits as well as some diamonds. Now you need enough of both Wish Glimmers and credits in order to advance. When you do have enough, an advance button will appear underneath the icon for your Stylist badge. Click on that and then you will increase your Stylist rank. And speaking of course credits, as you scroll through all of them, you'll notice some of them will have a question mark and a picture of Momo. That means that by completing those achievements, you will get a sketch of a Momo cloak. For example, collecting 500 bugs will net you the Foodie Bee cloak for Momo. There are 9 cloaks you can get from completing the courses. So on top of this and the 3 free cloaks that you get for Kilo, there are a total of 14, including the cloak you can get from reaching the top level for your Stylist rank, as well as a new one that goes with your new Miracle outfit. There are also 4 more cloaks available from the permanent banner pulls for a total of 18 Momo cloaks that you can get for kind of free. Number 5. There are a ton of mini-games in Infinity Nikki, and one of them are box games. In Chapter 1 of the main quest, you'll likely come upon a glowing box next to an NPC called Ciceto? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, make sure to talk to him and he will give you the folklore guide to add to your PayPal app. Each region has 11 games, and with the app you can see how many you have completed and how many you have left. More importantly, if you played a game but didn't successfully complete it, you can play it directly through the app instead of having to go and find it again. Once you have successfully completed the game, you receive 10 diamonds. But that's not all. Go back to Ciceto in Florawish and talk to him, and he will give you 25 extra diamonds for each game you complete, for a total of 35 diamonds per game. Number 4. There are 5 different types of chests in the game, and they provide different amounts of diamonds. Of course, you should always open whatever chest you come upon, but it's always good to kind of temper expectations. So, there is a plain brown chest that will give you 5 diamonds. There is a blue chest that will give you 10 diamonds. There's kind of a fancy white chest that will give you 30 diamonds. And then there's the same white chest, but it has a glowing aura and parts of it will be more lit up, and that will give you 30 diamonds and a sketch. Finally, the last chest looks like the other white chest, but there's more of a dark purpley glow from it. And this is the one with the whim stars. So when you open it, a bunch of S-lings will pop out. You need to defeat them all in order to get the whim star. Number 3. As you progress through the game, you will get styling challenges. Once you accept the styling challenge, you'll be pulled into your clothing menu where you will get the style of clothes that you need to wear. So that would be cool, elegant, sweet, fresh, and sexy, along with any attributes that they want with it. And that's something like adventure, playful, romance, something along those lines. Now, you can filter your clothes with the keywords and further arrange them based on score, quality, recent, theme, and level. If you already have a set or clothes on, make sure to take them off so your Nikki is starting from fresh. Also, you're limited to 5 accessories for these styling challenges. As you go along, the styling challenges get harder. And once you start challenging different factions, you can actually see how difficult they are going to be by going to your pair pal and checking out the Factions app. From there, you can see the people who are part of the faction. Click on the icon and you can see their whim level. The higher it is, the more difficult the styling challenge will be, and the higher you will need to score to beat them. In order to get higher scores, you'll need to start upgrading your clothes. Focus on upgrading 5-star or S-level outfits you have. You can do this by going to your pair pal and clicking on the Glow Up app. Choose a piece in each of the categories you have and upgrade them. Ideally, it will be something like a dress, a top, or pants, a high-scoring item. In order to upgrade your clothes, it will take thread, bling, and shiny bubbles. You can get these from questing and from combat and other things, but you can also get them from the realm of escalation. Now with bling, you can easily collect them around the world, and you get them from S-lings and greedy pouches. You get thread by defeating S-lings, and you can also dig for them once you unlock the app in your pair pal. And speaking of dig, once you do unlock it, make sure to fill up all 4 slots. Use the first 2 for thread and shining particles. The last 2 you can use for whatever item you have a hard time collecting. Oh, and don't forget to upgrade your Eurekas for each category as well. These can make a huge difference in your score, and in order to upgrade them, you need shining particles and bling. Number 2, if you're playing on PC with a keyboard and mouse, you can easily switch between your ability outfits by using the numbers associated with the outfit instead of pressing tab and then choosing the outfit. So how do you find this number? When holding down the tab button, you will see a number right below the ability icon. This corresponds to the key binding. If you want to change which ability is associated with which number, go to your wardrobe, then go to the Ability Setup tab. From there, you can turn on and off abilities, move them to different key bindings, and also change the outfit for the ability if you have unlocked an alternate outfit. That includes your purification outfit and your floating outfit. Now, while you're in your menu, you might as well make sure that you have appropriate whim fragrances equipped. If you don't have these yet, it might be because you haven't completed the world quest called Purify the Scent in the Cavern. Once you have completed this quest, you will then get more world quests to go to different caves to get the item. Now, these items are usually in chests that you will get after you have completed the dungeon. Once you get the material for the fragrance, you need to go to your Heart of Infinity, and you will see a highlighted dot that you will have to click on, and it will cost you whim stars and bling to get this fragrance. And then once you have that, you will unlock a sketch, which you will then need materials for to get the actual fragrance. There are 3 different types of whim fragrances. It's body spray, hair oil, and hand powder. And all of these provide different abilities or buffs to your purification ability. And number 1, certain things reset at different times. Daily wishes, collected bling, S-lings, insight caps, and bling caps all reset at server reset, which is allegedly at 4 a.m. your server's local time zone. And with the most recent update, that also now includes materials. So all of your grooming materials, plants, fish, Things like that now reset on server reset. You can track how much longer you have until you can collect these items by going to the collections book, which is on your map, and clicking on that item, and then you can see the cooldown once everything has been harvested for the day. Unfortunately, there's no timer for fish, but some fish you can only get once every 24 hours, which is a twill? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I know that's like a fashion fabric term, but tell me in the comments how to pronounce it. Twill? Tule? Tulle? And speaking of getting resources, for those tricky to groom birds like crows or hard to catch bugs, remember to hold down whatever the ability you're using is, as it will make you sneak, walk slower so you don't frighten them away. For rarer or more skittish creatures like the sakos, which you can find under wolf fruit trees on a rock, you'll have to sneak from further away. For the dawn fox, you will need to use your shrinking ability to approach it and then use the grooming ability. Or you can do what I did and just wait until it walks around and sneak up to it from behind. All right, so those are all the tips I have. What did I miss? What do you wish you knew when you started? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!